Bridge collapsed. A catastrophic failure of the central support trusses sent steel and concrete plummeting into the Rhine. 28 U.S. engineers were on the bridge when it gave. When 18 were killed instantly. There was no final shell, no enemy charge, just fatigue, the kind that war inflicts on all things, men, machines, and metal. But by then the Allies no longer needed it. 3 full divisions had already crossed. New pontoon bridges had been built. The door into Germany was wide open. Back home, recognition was slow but came. Staff Sergeant John Keener and several others were awarded the Silver Star for valor. Others received Bronze Stars and Purple Hearts. Their names were entered into battalion records. Some returned to quiet lives. A few couldn't leave the war behind. In 1948, a commemorative plaque was placed near the site of the former Ludendorff Bridge, honoring the actions of those who had held it against impossible odds. The ruins of the stone towers still stand today, silent sentinels over the Rhine. The town of Remagen, once shelled and bloodied, became a place of remembrance. And the bridge? Though it stood for only 10 days, its impact reshaped the final act of World War II in Europe. It remains the only bridge seized intact and held across the Rhine, a logistical miracle enabled by instinct, courage, and the refusal of 12 men to give in. War is often remembered in sweeping movements: the invasion of Normandy, the fall of Berlin, the rise and collapse of empires. But sometimes, history hinges on a sliver of steel, and 12 men with nothing left but resolve. The Ludendorff Bridge at Remagen wasn't just an engineering relic or a tactical prize. In March of 1945, it became a symbol of what determined human will could accomplish against staggering odds. 12 ordinary GIs, tired, outgunned, isolated, stopped a force 25 times their size. Not through superior firepower, not through technological advantage, but through refusal. A refusal to yield, to run, to let fear determine the future. They held not because they were told to, but because they understood what losing meant. Behind them stood their brothers. Behind them stretched an entire Allied campaign built on momentum, sacrifice, and time. By holding the bridge, they didn't just protect a crossing, they preserved a turning point. They reminded the world that in war, small actions can echo louder than artillery. That courage in its purest form is silent, exhausted, and unshaken. And though the Ludendorff Bridge collapsed into the Rhine 10 days later, what those 12 men built, in memory, in meaning, in legacy, still stands.